Can't believe it, we're back on SPFL duty for the first time in, a couple of months, since before the Euros, obviously. It is the start of the SPFL this weekend. All the Scottish professional football leagues, they all begin. But it's tonight where it really begins here at Falkirk. It's Falkirk versus Queen's Park, first game of the championship. For a lot of my time living in Scotland, this hasn't been a championship fixture. Queen's Park were a League 2 team and were amateur for almost all of their history up until recent years, where they've risen up the divisions and now they're a championship side. And Falkirk, they've been in League 1 pretty much, I think, all the time I've lived in Scotland until today. They got promoted last season. We saw them play a few times last year. We saw them win the league. We spoke to Cole Donaldson as well. And I cannot wait to see how they get on tonight. Should be an amazing atmosphere. Falkirk are back in the championship and I'm back watching SPFL football. Just look at the championship table this year. I mean, it is absolutely unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen a league in my life that is so tough to call. You could put 1 to 10, flip it on its head, and that could even be the way that it finishes. You've got massive teams in there who did very well last season, like Raith and Thistle, who have really big supports. You also then have Falkirk, who are coming off the back of an unbeaten season in League 1, who I think will surprise a lot of people and do very well. Because you don't always expect the promoted teams to obviously go and set the world on fire in their new league, but I think they could do it this season. Let's not forget about Ayr United as well with Scott Brown. They've made some good signings too, and then Livingston and Hamilton, who have spent a lot of years in the Premiership. But it's so hard to call, as you guys will all know. Let me know in the comment section below who you think's going to win it, who you think's going down. Toughest league to call in the world, I'm telling you. Firstly, congratulations on becoming Falkirk captain and obviously promotion last season. How are you feeling going into this season?
Yeah, we're all really excited. That's what we worked so hard for last year. Is to get to this point. We've parked last season already, though. We've had that discussion with the manager early doors, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can achieve this year. And
this will be such a tight league, won't it? Even like Livy coming down from the Premiership, yourselves coming up from League 1, you're looking strong, and all the teams that remained in this division last season, it's so hard to call.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Championship's always tight like that, to be fair. You look at last year, especially, teams were winning games and jumping up 4 positions and things like that in 1 week. So yeah, we're well aware of how tight it will be. It doesn't really look like there'll be that team that sort of runs away with it like there maybe has been in the previous few seasons. But yeah, we're just looking to make it as difficult every week for each team that we play. We know each game will be a very, very difficult afternoon, so that's the sort of challenge that we face, as opposed to last year where there was maybe games where we wouldn't have to be our best and still win. So this year we know we're going to have to play well, put in good performances, and it's all part of the challenge.
And Flag Day, home draw as well for the first game of the season. How special will it be starting the season off in front of your own fans here?
Yeah, I mean, we love playing here. We've got a really good record here, even from the previous season before last. I think our home record's been really, really good. So yeah, it'll be I think the Flag Day is more for the fans. Do you know what I mean? I think they get to enjoy it. We sort of have to put it to one side and realise that we're still playing for 3 points this evening against a very good Queen's Park team. I know a couple of the boys, and their team talk's done, isn't it? It's come and spoil Flag Day. So yeah, it'll be a challenging evening for us, but hopefully we can sort of mark Flag Day with a good result.
Last season must have been good, unbeaten, the only unbeaten team in the SPFL as well. How do you think you'll do today?
Really good.
Very good.
What's the score going to be? What do you reckon?
4-0 Falkirk.
Whoosh, going big for the start of the season. Are you as confident? How does it feel being back? The league starts today.
It feels absolutely amazing. 5 long years in League 1, it was painful.
Yeah, because you see the size of this stadium. I mean, look at that. And the amount of fans you have. Fairly big town as well. You should be a lot higher up than League 1, right?
Yeah, we should be in the Premiership, in my opinion. Like, you see some of the Prem teams like Ross Counties, no disrespect, but us compared to them, we should be in the leagues.
This is a bigger town than Dingwall, for example, so yeah, you could make that argument, and obviously you got promoted last season. You say you should be in the Premiership. Could you see a world where you get back-to-back promotions?
I don't know yet, because
the league is tight, mate. There's a lot of,
super tight.
Yeah. We're back. It's the first day of the season. How are we feeling?
Confident.
Yeah, you confident?
Yeah.
Confident that you'll do well today or for the whole season?
Should do. I think we'll hold our own this year. I don't think we could fear anybody.
Yeah.
I think last year was a lot of building for this year. People we hired, that we brought in, whatnot, the players.
And speaking of the players, who is your favourite player then at the moment?
Probably Liam Henderson.
And what's the score going to be tonight?
2-0.
And I think everyone should hit the like button for your hair. That is tremendous. I love that. Nice one. Thank you very much. Look at the size of this stadium behind us. This belongs in at least the Championship, right?
Yep.
And would you agree that this club could even maybe win the championship this year? After how
Hopefully,
we did
I
last year?
would like to think so.
What do you reckon the score will be?
3-1. 4-0.
I'm getting a lot of 4-0s to be fair. First pie of the season. I've went kebab today and I've got a coffee as well. I'm sure my stomach is going to thank me for that tomorrow. First game of the season, the heavens have already opened.
Yep, the rain started already.
Yeah, exactly. We're welcome back to Scotland, I guess.
Yep.
But what do you think for today, Falkirk, Queen's Park?
I think it's going to be a good game today. Last season they were invincibles. Got to see that game, which was amazing.
The high biz is on and we're pitch side for the first game in the SPFL. I don't know if I've ever done a flag day before. Flag day was good, wasn't it? We got on the pitch, really good atmosphere here generated by the Falkirk fans. And we've got the Queen's Park fans in behind us right now. I don't think anyone can believe that. Head in, hands all around it. Oh, they look nervous, Falkirk. I feel like they just lack a bit of conviction right now. The first goal of the season. Happy with that, mate? Yes. As much as Falkirk was in the early stages, it had started to fizzle out a little bit, but yeah, the pressure has told, and it's 1-0, and the atmosphere has been really good in here today from that little section over there, and it's even louder now. Half time. We've had the first half of the season. It's 1-0 Falkirk. They have looked good for it, but still, dangerous scoreline, isn't it? What do you think of the first half then, boys?
Absolutely brilliant. I'm saying 3-0 Falkirk. Played really well. Unlucky not to get another 3 goals.
Yeah. It's your birthday?
Yes.
How old are you today?
11.
Happy birthday, my man. Everyone hit the like button. Wish him a happy birthday. What's your name?
Lyle Shaw.
Happy birthday, Lyle Shaw.
Come on, Falkirk! Come on! I'm going to be famous.
Final score, what are we saying for tonight? It's 1-0 just now. How will it finish?
1-0 Falkirk.
Oh, what's just happened?
They scored! Get it out!
It's 1-1. What do you reckon? Scots legend coming on, Alfie Agyeman. Come on, Alfie, lad.
5,505. Thank you very much for your
5505, all the fives.
5,505. And many thanks to the 221 each fans being joining across the team.
I have to give credit to the Ultras, they haven't stopped all day. My man, you alright? How are you doing? So, in terms of atmosphere, how does today rank to usual here at Falkirk?
You know, considering it's the first game back, it's a bit higher than it usually is, but it's usually not too far off.
Fair enough. Usually pretty good here at Falkirk, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Good.
Good game so far?
Yeah.
How are you going to do in the league? Where are you going to finish in the league? Fourth? Playoffs?
Yeah.
What did you think of the game?
Good.
And where are Falkirk going to finish this season?
I don't know.
First?
First.
Yeah. Look at this. Incredible atmosphere in here right now. And it done so well to get over the line tonight. It wasn't an easy game actually. I did miss a few chances, but
Come on, Falkirk! Yeah! Come on!
3 points to start off the season, you must be happy with that?
Absolutely, yeah. That was key, you know. I think overall I thought we deserved it. I think we created the more opportunities, I think, and deservedly took the lead. Calvin Miller, Big Ross did really well in the kind of build-up, loaded defender. He's got a shot that Ferry's kind of parried and Calvin was there to put it in. I think their defender knocked it in on the line, but yeah, I thought we thoroughly deserved to be ahead at half-time. The lead didn't last long. Dom Thomas, an amazing finish from him. He's more than capable of doing that. We knew that. But a great response from our guys, a great response from our kick-off. Sean Mackey's right down that side, gets a ball in, we get a corner from the corner. Sean Mackey's there to, put it over the line. So, and then, we continue to try and score, trying to kill the game off. Ethan Ross is unlucky with a shot that's cleared off the line. And then when we had to defend, I thought we defended really well. Didn't give up too many opportunities. But Queens are a good side, and they're absolutely no doubt they're going to win games as well.
Yeah, and you obviously had such a great season last season, the only unbeaten team in the top 4 leagues. You've kept a lot of the squad together as well, added a couple too. Yeah. Are you confident that the lads who were here last season can make the step up into the Championship?
Yeah, obviously myself and Paul, we've been in the Championship, we know what it takes, and we are very confident the players we've got can match most teams in the league. Yeah. Whether our squad is big enough, if you get injuries and whatever else you get, we're working with 20, and as long as you've got your 20, which we don't even have right now, we don't have the 20 right now available for us. We're probably working with about 17 and filling the bench with younger ones. But as long as we don't get too many injuries in the one position, then I think the one area of the pitch, then I think we'll handle it. Yeah.
How good was the atmosphere today? Credit's got to go to the fans, especially behind the goal over my shoulder.
No, the young team are great, but the whole stadium, this main stand was completely full. Over 5,000 here tonight. Yeah. And that'll be we've got 4,000 season ticket holders, or very, very close to 4,000 season ticket holders, so a crowd of that is going to be the norm. There'll be, with the greatest respect, there'll be more away fans coming from other clubs, and so that'll boost it as well. So yeah, great atmosphere tonight, and can only thank the fans for coming up and creating that atmosphere.
Do not adjust your sets. It is the next day right now, and something a little bit different for this video on my channel. I'm going to be combining last night's video and today's one. I've had a really hectic week, as you can imagine. Plus my car was in the garage. I had to go and get that this morning, and there was just literally no time to do the Falkirk video as a standalone one and then do this as a standalone as well. So I'm going to be giving you my reactions to all the start of the SPFL today. Obviously we went to yesterday's match. I'm here at Livingston today for today's match, but yeah, we'll be talking through all the games as they go on, plus watching this one, plus you've had the Falkirk one, so a bit of a start of the season vlog today. Going to the Dundee derby tomorrow. first day back in the Championship today. How are you feeling going into the new season?
Excited. I think we spoke before, and I've spoke quite a lot about it over the summer, but it's a kind of a new challenge, something completely different from the last kind of 6 years in the top flight, where the reality is we've been kind of up against it, and every season you're looking to try and defy the odds and stay up. This year's
punching above your weight probably in the Premiership.
Absolutely. And this year's really different in respect of we've got a real aim in the building to make sure we get back to the top flight as soon as we can. So it's nice to be coming into a new season, kind of looking to try and push for promotion or try and win the league title. So it's a totally different challenge this year.
And last night I saw Falkirk beat Queen's Park. That was 2-1, but it was a tough game to call beforehand. I feel like that's going to be the same all season in the Championship. Every game is almost toss of a coin, isn't it?
I think we spoke about yesterday, myself and the manager, that I think every game this year will probably be 50-50 to an extent. You're not going to go into many Championship games with a clear favourite. I think every game could go either way, and that's no different for us. We'll come into every game expecting to win, hoping to win, but by all means we won't win 36 league fixtures, but we'll certainly come in probably a different mindset to last year when you were playing teams where you're hopefully getting something, but the reality was you were really up against it this year. I think there's a real optimism that we could go and pick up points every single week.
Do you think you'll play a different brand of football because of that then? Because instead of trying to be defensive and hold out against traditionally bigger teams, you'll be going up against teams that are maybe similar stature to you?
Again, that's for the manager and the coaching staff, but certainly from the cup games and the first couple of games in pre-season, certainly try to get the ball down and play a bit more and be a bit more offensive. It was difficult. Again, we spoke about the gulf and finances in the Premiership, and we were really probably really forced to be defensive with other teams having more of the ball in games. So I think this season we'll see more of the ball. We'll have a chance to create a lot more than we maybe did in the last couple of seasons, and that'll kind of play into naturally being a bit more attack minded, and a lot more kind of direct and trying to get the ball down and play football. So that should excite fans. It'll certainly make the players probably enjoy it more, not having more of the ball and trying to be creative, as opposed to maybe be on the back foot for a lot of the time and try to defend your goal for 90 minutes.
Obviously with Livingston getting relegated last season, it means that there won't be any Union Bears or Boys or Green Brigade here this season, but look how many stickers they've left behind.
I think it'll be 2-0, 2-1.
And who's going to be the main man for Livingston, do you reckon?
I think Pittman.
Buzzing with this. Look, we've got the editing going on from last night, and we've got Rangers away to Hearts here. Look at this. It's been a tremendous editing session here. Laptops all packed away. I'm about to go and film with some fans outside. The Hearts-Rangers game, it's been a bit of a tense game. Hearts have hit the bar. Connor Barron had a good shot for Rangers from outside of the box, but yeah, quite an even one. Surprised that Rangers haven't played Proper or Cherney. The only new signing is Barron.
3-1 Livy.
Bringing the atmosphere, but how do you reckon you'll do this season? Where are you going to finish in the league?
Second.
Fourth, maybe playoffs? Anyone think you might win it?
Second playoffs.
Maybe playoffs? Second. Still 0-0. Any good chances or anything? Has been, yeah. Who's on top? Even? Yeah, it was like that in the first half as well. Kyle, how have your preparations been for this match today? First league game, obviously.
Yeah, obviously excited. First game of the season in the league. A lot of anticipation for obviously both sets of fans. Obviously the League Cup's not been great, but it's started from here. It's the first game of the season. It's something to look forward to, and hopefully we can put on a good performance. Yeah,
obviously the League Cup's always tough though, isn't it? Because it is competitive football, but it's almost treated as pre-season by a lot of clubs, isn't it? So
yeah, but in terms of us, we wanted to go through. I think that would be the same for most teams. We haven't done that. It's been quite a poor campaign, but we need to forget about it now. It's the start of the season and we're all really looking forward to it.
As you'll see, I've been floating about a lot today here at Livingston, but Hearts v Rangers has just finished 0-0. A lot of Hearts fans and Rangers fans will be watching this video, so what do you think of the performance from both of the clubs? Not a bad point for both of them on the opening day of the season, maybe? And the Championship has officially kicked off here at Livingston. The Livy fans are really loud at the moment, but there's the away fans over there, Dunfermline supporters. The cagey start across all of Scotland right now. There hasn't been a single goal in the first 20 or so minutes in all of the leagues, and obviously Hearts v Rangers earlier was 0-0 as well. Finally had a couple of goals. Firstly, I'll show you League 2. Spartans are losing at Stranraer, who just narrowly survived last season in the playoffs against East Kilbride, of course, and Ayr United away to Hamilton. Scotty Brown with a good start, obviously, at Ayr United right there. Stranraer are cruising. Stranraer have scored twice as many goals as the rest of Scotland combined today. Right on the edge of the box, Olivia got a free kick here. Looking at the monitor, they're down there in the dugout. It's their first game here for a few years without VAR, obviously. Here we go. Great save. This is why you rush down to the media room before anyone else. Look at this, first dibs. So yeah, it's not been a bad start to the day, I guess, for teams from the extreme north and south. Stranraer winning, Elgin winning, Inverness winning, Ayr winning. I know they're Ayrshire, but yeah, a load of 0-0s, maybe a cagey start. No goals in the Premiership, obviously, so far in a game and a half. Let's hope the second half livens up here and everywhere else around the country too. There we go. A bit of excitement in the second half. It's what we needed, right? Who was that? Scott Pittman? Pittman, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
So he's been a legend for Livy.
Oh, yeah. He's been here years, hasn't he?
Oh no, he came to Livingston, I think.
He was at Broxburn, wasn't he?
Oh,
Broxburn. Stenny, who have, I think, been League 2 pretty much all the time I've ever lived in Scotland. Yeah, they would have been. Obviously, they won the league last year to be in League 1 against Arbroath, who were a game away from the Premiership a couple of years ago. Surely. And I can see some Dunfermline fans already heading for the exit. Yep, 2-0 to Livy, and the majority of the Dunfermline fans are still here, but they are losing against a team that came down from the Premiership last season, so it's not like the be-all and end-all if they lose today. Obviously, you don't want to start off the season with a loss, but yeah, they are not happy over there, and some of them have already left in protest. There's not long left now, Livy are in again. Yengi! Oh. You won't believe it. Dunfermline have got a penalty here. There's got to be less than a minute to go. Even if they score, there'll still be no chance. But they've still got their clean sheet. And it's still 2-0. And now all the Dunfermline fans are leaving. Happy with that? Yeah? Nice.
1-11.
Happy with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you finishing this season then?
Hopefully top.
It's fairly even in the first half, and then you concede a goal straight away after half time basically. Was it hard to come back after that then?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like you say, first half was pretty even. Not a lot of chances in the game, but I thought we battled away and we've done our jobs defensively, and maybe could have took care a bit more in the final third, but to lose a goal so early after half time, it gives you a bit of a mountain to climb, and when we're going for it, we've got pace on the counter attack, and then they kill the game off in the end. So disappointing, but I think when we look back, there's plenty of positives and stuff to build on as well.
And on paper, you couldn't have really got a tougher start away to the team that have come down from the Premiership.
Yeah, exactly. So it's it's the games that you want to be involved in. I'm sure Livingston will be wanting to bounce back, but I thought we competed in the game. But like I say, when you lose a goal so early in the second half, then it changes the momentum of the game. We need to change the game plan a wee bit. They can sit off us a bit more and then hit us on the counter attack. So a tough second half, but plenty to work on and build on as well.
Shamal, happy with the clean sheet to start the season here?
Yeah, perfect start. 3 points, 2-0 clean sheet, so can't ask for better.
And obviously the League Cup campaign, you were quite unlucky. You won 3 games, kept 3 clean sheets, lost the 1 game against Spartans, but still didn't progress. That must have been quite tough to take back.
Yeah, it was annoying. Obviously we should have had more goals in the other games, so that could have helped us, but obviously we have to look forward now. Good bounce back today, getting a 2-0 win, so full focus on the league.
So there we have it, the end of the first Saturday of the SPFL season. We obviously had the Friday yesterday, some games in the Sunday tomorrow, but the second half definitely did liven up a little bit, and some good results all around the country. Ayr United, obviously, Thistle drew today, Airdrie won in this division as well, and some big scores all up and down the country. In League 1, Inverness and Dumbarton drew. Really good result for Dumbarton, but crazy for Inverness. They're now drawing games at home to Dumbarton, when a couple of years ago they were Scottish Cup final. About 10 years ago they finished 3rd in the entire country. So yeah, some really cool talking points all up and down the country. I hope you've enjoyed keeping up to date with things. If you've been at games or just not been at games but keeping up to date with all the scores and stuff, I hope your team's done well. Let me know how you think your team will get on this season. What about Livingston, what about Falkirk? We've seen what great access we've had today. We've got so many cool interviews, so many great people as well, managers and players and people connected to clubs and fans. Obviously a huge thank you for watching. I will leave a couple of videos on screen right now. If you could click on one to carry on watching, I would appreciate it so much. Thank you very much and goodbye.